Well, for the latest, we're now joined by our reporter Tumelo Machogo, who's in Maputo, where a briefing by Mozambique's National Emergency Centre has just ended a short while ago. Tumelo, hi, thanks for joining us. So you've just finished listening to a briefing. Give us an update on the situation in Mozambique at this time.
That briefing, Peter, that you're talking about just concluded just a few minutes ago. This is the information that we know so far. At least 7 people are confirmed dead at this hour in Inhambane district or that province in the southern part of Mozambique, and at least 130,000 people are displaced by the storm Dineo. But this is what we are getting from the authorities. They're telling us that it's very, very hard for them to get more information or to get access into these areas because of the trees have fallen down, and also communication is very, very hard to get into the people, to call people, or to get information from the people who are on the ground so that they can assess the information. But they're telling us that they are the rescue teams and everyone is on high alert. They're also on the ground, making sure that they assist everyone that needs assistance, and also people being taken to hospital. They're telling us that the 7 people that are dead or are being killed by this storm, they are being killed because of they were sitting near trees, and also trees were falling apart, and also long poles were falling apart because of the storm.
Tumelo, do we know if the storm, Cyclone, is still active in Mozambique? We know that it's already starting to have its effects here in South Africa, but is there still a storm of some kind in Mozambique?
There is still a very strong winds and very strong rains, especially in Inhambane district. But here in Maputo, it's strong winds, but there is no rain so far. But we are expecting more rains tonight and also tomorrow. But we understand that the South African Weather Service are telling us that the rain is going to continue at least until Sunday. So the people here have braced themselves for any eventuality or for any sort of disaster that they may face throughout this weekend.
Did they say at all kind of the weather outlook for Mozambique in the coming days?
They are telling us that the rain is going to continue until Sunday, but also they're telling us that the rain will eventually subside, and also the winds will also subside. Because remember, when Dineo struck in Inhambane, was traveling at a speed of about 250 kilometers an hour, but that has since subsided. Today it was traveling between 60 to 50 kilometers an hour. So we understand that the wind will stop eventually, and also the rain will also come to an end. At some point the rain will just subside or come to an end. But we know that the rain will continue, and that the rain, even though the rain was not going to be as strong as it is today or last night, but the rain will continue for provinces such as Inhambane and also Gaza province. But also Shai will also receive quite a substantial amount of rain. Maputo will receive rain in the early hours of tomorrow morning, but we understand that rain will not make a huge impact as it has done in Inhambane district and also in Gaza district.
Tumelo, that's where we're going to leave it. Thank you very much indeed. Our reporter there, Tumelo Machogo, speaking to us right after a briefing by the Mozambican authorities about the situation there. And it seems as if the worst is now over. The winds have subsided to much lesser speeds, but rain continues, and it's predicted to carry on until Sunday. But we're now starting to feel those effects.
Yeah, and just quickly, he confirmed that the death toll had risen to 7. So we had 4. And it's such a beautiful part of the world. I've been there, but very remote. So what he was describing, people still stuck. And yes, let's turn to who's in danger.